Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Raeann, but you can call me Ray. I always struggle with words when it comes to things that I'm like super excited about, but today is really exciting because Menagerie Cosmetics is extending their line. So at first it was mainly just lip products that slowly kind of got into eyeshadow palettes and then single like eyeshadows, and now another thing that they've added to their collection of products is setting powders. This is actually pretty cool because when they first announced it, I wasn't really expecting it. Like I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna have to try it. And it does look like on their website that they're gonna be introducing concealers at some point too, which I don't remember if I knew. Like, I feel like I remember them saying something about that a while back ago, but I don't know if I've seen anything recently about those. But today's video is on the setting powders. So this is the packaging. So their packaging is just always super cute. It's nature and like animal themed. So I mean, come on, like this is adorable. I love the writing on here, but the art that's on all of their packaging is just so good. Like whoever designs their stuff, just like honestly, they just do an amazing job. Like everything looks really good. When you, even though every product is like a different theme or inspired by something different, I feel like when you look at everything, you can recognize the brand, you know, like you know that's Menagerie, which is really cool. And I appreciate stuff like that because everything is different enough but also similar enough to where you're like, oh, okay, I know exactly like what brand this is. This is the outer packaging, and then let's go ahead and open this up. I actually haven't opened this yet. So before I guess I open this, they came out with 8 setting powders, and I bought the translucent one. I normally just use translucent. I was thinking of either getting the banana or the lavender one. The lavender one was really interesting to me because I don't think I've really heard of a lavender setting powder. Like maybe I have, but like I definitely never thought of using one. So that was really interesting to me, and that kind of intrigued me, and I kind of wanted to buy it, but I decided ultimately that the translucent one was going to be better for me specifically. Especially I could try this one, see if I like it, and then I can try the other ones as well. They came out with 8 different shades. I think I already said that. They retail for $16. The shade range is alright. I think it's cool that they have the banana shade, which is like a super popular setting powder. I know especially a couple of years ago, like everyone always used the banana like setting powder. And then, yeah, so I chose the translucent one. This is what the packaging looks like. So super cute. They also, like, look at the little guy on here. How cute. So yes, super cute packaging. I'm gonna go ahead, and what this is actually called is their Camouflage Soft Focus setting powder. So again, I just feel like that was genius, you know, like the chameleon, camouflage, like it ties into their overall theme. So super well like thought out, and I appreciate that. Okay, so I think I remember seeing this online, but this is a really kind of cool like inner packaging. So it kind of dips in like a bowl basically, which is kind of cool because a lot of setting powders, they're raised up so high that like literally you open them and like it goes everywhere, like literally everywhere, and I'm clumsy, so you know. I like the fact that it's not like super raised. Oh, cool. So at first I thought that it was like just the powder itself, like there wasn't any sort of like catching mechanism, I guess. I don't know if that's like is that the right word? I have no idea. But there is kind of like a little thingamajig. I don't know what to call it. A filter? Not a filter. I don't know. I thought at first it just opened up to just the powder, and I was like, wait, that's dangerous. But no, there's definitely like, why can't I think of the word? Insert word here, and then we'll keep moving on, I guess. Okay, so go ahead. Alright, so I need to put concealer on, and then from the concealer part, I will just come back. We'll apply it. It'll be really fast. I don't really use like setting powders very often. I don't really like bake or anything like that. I don't know why, I just don't. So that part itself will be really, really fast, but I might do some check-ins, like see if there's any flashback or anything like that, or see how how everything looks at the end of the night, especially if there's like any creasing or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply concealer because I was waiting to do that because I knew I was gonna talk for like a million years, and then we will apply everything. Okay, so I'm back. Don't know if you guys can see this that well, but I do have like a yellow in my inner corner, and that was totally inspired by Annette. So if you are watching this, you inspired me to do that. I don't know. I've been wanting to do it for so long, and then I got the Sailor Moon palette and I was like, perfect yellow, I'm using that. So that is what we have here today. I am going to a hockey game, and yeah, so it's the Sharks and the Penguins. I'm actually a Penguins fan, so wanted to do like a glam look with a little bit of like a little team spirit, okay? Just a little bit. Not that much, but like a little bit, you know? So we put the yellow in the inner corners, and I think that's good enough. So let's go ahead and get into actually applying this wherever I put it. It's right in front of me. Never mind. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that off. This brush may be a little too big for doing this, but let's see. Pretty good, at least from here everything looks pretty nice. Let me see. Wow, okay, that feels really smooth. Of course I probably wiped it off by now, but that actually feels really, really nice. It made my under eyes feel really, really soft, which I can appreciate as I'm getting older, okay? Let me add a little bit more of that, but yeah, it feels really nice. So far I think everything looks pretty good. I'd be interested to see, hold on, I'm gonna like add a little bit more, I don't know why not. If you use this to like sculpt your face and everything, if you did baking or anything like that, how all of that would look. I don't typically do that very often, and by very often I mean like basically never. So for what I'm using it for, I think so far everything looks really good. It felt really nice, which is of course really good when you're using a setting powder because you want that area to feel nice and smooth. That's basically the whole point of using a setting powder. So far, first impression, of course, I literally just put this on. So far, I feel like everything is feeling really nice. Excited to see how everything looks at the end of the night, if there's any flashback or anything like that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys though, and when it comes to flashback or anything like that, I try to avoid taking pictures with flash, period, especially on a phone camera. So I don't typically worry about that too much, just because as a photographer, like in my head I'm like, I just try to avoid the like harsh flash of like a camera flash. So, and like it's never been like, I don't know, I've never looked good when I've taken pictures like that, like just in general. So kind of try to avoid that. I might entertain you guys and do that just because, for science, I don't know. Anyways, so far I think everything looks really nice. I think I want to add a little bit more. I might be going a little too ham with this, but okay, now that I've added a bunch of this on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I will check in at the end of the night, see how everything looks. Oh wait, beforehand, hold on, get you guys in a little bit closer to see how everything is looking so far. Let me see if I have any creasing. I can't see from here. Other than my giant creases under my eyes because like the natural little things. I feel like everything is fine. I don't think it looks too bad. I feel like it's gonna be impossible for me to not have creasing, but this is what everything is looking like so far. Oh, this bag is really bad. Just in appearance, it has nothing to do with the product, but anyways, this is what everything is looking like right now. I will see you guys a little bit later. I might insert some pictures too of like what everything is looking like. If I take any pictures of the hockey game, if anything looks weird, I will show you guys. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, hello, I'm back. So this is what everything looks like right now. For some reason, like half of my makeup is like missing off of my face, like in this area here. So I don't know if I just like overly touched my face, which I mean, yes, but I'm not sure what was going on with that. But as far as the setting powder goes, I don't know, I think things look pretty good right now. I did do a picture with Flash. I will put that somewhere in here. That way you guys can see it. And I didn't really have any flashback in it. I feel like you can kind of see like that the underneath part of my eyes is a little bit like lighter and brighter. But other than that, I mean, my under eyes aren't glowing, so that's good. Even like right now, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can kind of see like, okay, yeah, under here is definitely brighter than the rest of my makeup. I feel like if I used a brighter concealer and the powder, it wouldn't look good. But I don't know, I guess I can kind of see it like super light underneath my eyes. Maybe that's just me though. I honestly don't know. Felt like whenever I was near a mirror, I would like check out my makeup, make sure everything looked good, and I felt like everything looked really good. I really don't have any complaints so far. I don't use setting powder, and I know I said this already, but I really don't use setting powder on an everyday basis. So honestly, sometimes I just don't have enough time to like include that many steps as far as like making sure I use a primer, making sure I use a setting powder, or there's just certain things that I'm willing to be like, alright, well, I'll just take that out and then do my best with what I want, like, I don't know, like do my best with whatever I know is going to work and not worry about like if I'm going to set my makeup, if I'm just going to work, or all of that stuff. So, but right now I feel like based off of how everything looked, how everything felt, and off of the picture and everything, I feel like if I am going to set my makeup, if I'm going to use a setting powder, that I would definitely use this one. And the biggest thing is going to be, am I going to replace my e.l.f. the Halo under eye one with this? That's the big question there, because there is a price difference. But I really like that one. Like, I really like that one. I will use that one every time I use a setting powder. And like I said, no, it's not every time I do my makeup, but so far I am liking this. I'm just not concerned. Wow. I am like curious to see if I will be replacing my other one with this one and using this one more often, especially in the next couple weeks or so. I will definitely be using this one just so I can keep playing with it, keep seeing how everything looks, if it makes my makeup look like, you know, like this. Like, that's, I'm a hand gesture and like facial expression person, so, you know, sometimes the words aren't there, but the other things are. Yeah, so I feel like after the initial like me just playing around with this, using it more often, I'm definitely like curious to see if it's going to be something that I am going to use in replacement of my other things that I already really like. Since I don't use setting powders all the time, I definitely like the one that I like. I'm like, yes, I'm using that one every single time. So I feel like this could replace it. I definitely feel like it could replace it. I'm gonna have to use it more because I don't want to say like, yes, this is gonna replace it, like I'm never gonna use the other one again, because, you know, you never know. This is the first time of me using it, so my opinion can change. But so far, first impression, I'm really liking this product. I'm excited to keep using it, and yeah, I guess we'll see where that takes me. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I can definitely see, like, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, is my under eye too light, or is that okay? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just tired and need to go to bed. I mean, from what I saw being out, taking pictures on my phone, you know, looking at my reflection, looking in the mirror, and all of that, so far I'm liking it. I guess, you know, we'll just see. I'm just leaving you guys off on a cliffhanger because I'm not ready to say I love this so much, but I definitely think that it's going to be something that I'm going to like. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.